No, 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 no. I got the apartment first. Then lost the iPick gig due to the pandemic, right? So I was just working the Porter gig, the Union gig, the Lower East Side at One Manhattan Square Plaza, right? Now I noticed the pain started progressing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll get like to the job, about to walk up the ramp, yo, throbbing, throbbing. I'm like, yo, the body's like, yo, nigga, you're about to put me through 8 hours of your bullshit, nigga. Cause you know how you work. You fucking beast, yo. So that was my body talking to me, right? So now we in the pandemic, right? Now I'm fortifying my body. You know what I'm saying? I'm eating good, something like a veganish. You know what I'm saying? A lot of whole foods, eliminating dairy. You know, red meat, chicken fetus. You know what I'm saying? You know, and just going more in the holistic. You know what I'm saying? Route. You know, at that particular time, I'm receiving information from friends, social media. You know, I'm becoming. I was, you know, started becoming woke like around 2017, 18. So shifted. You know, fast forward pandemic. That was like perfect for me. So I was like willing to do it all. You know what I'm saying? Like drastic. I hear it because I just basically wanted to go back to the culture, to our ancestral roots, on how they used to live off the land, you know what I'm saying? Herbs and all of that, you know, spirituality, all that good shit, you know. So pain progressing, you know what I'm saying? And throughout my research, YouTube, um, diagnosis, you know what I'm saying, of arthritis, um, leg injuries, you know what I'm saying, living with arthritis, alternative routes as far as like yoga, you know, and fitness, right? So I figured out a concoction, you know what I'm saying, that if executed properly, right, and manifest this into a lifestyle, I won't even need no surgery. That's how I'm looking at it, right? Because I'm giving myself 6 months, right, to basically build, you know what I'm saying, my leg for 6 months, get an evaluation, and see if they tell me if I still need a hip replacement. Now, in my mind, my strong positive Leo mind is that 6 months of me going hard, because I just been doing like small little treatments, you know what I'm saying, that works for me, and I've been getting a lot of comfort, you know what I'm saying, and I'm just thinking that's on a small scale, manifest on a larger scale, nigga, you'll be Gucci, you know what I'm saying, so that's where I'm aiming at, uh, with my journey. Now, as far as like the concoction, right, so what I've learned, right, is that with yoga, it, alright, so I have arthritis, right? So it's bone on bone. So when I walk, it's a pain, it's a lot of discomfort. You know what I'm saying? So with the yoga, lubricating my joints, right, and the mobility and flexibility through the yoga, it gives me that little gap, just a slight gap, right? Now it's not bone on bone, but now remember, my leg is still weak. My hip flexor is weak. My abductors is weak. My hamstrings is weak. My quads are weak. My calves are weak. You know what I'm saying? So even though I got that little gap, my leg is still weak. So when I walk, I still get that clashing of bone on bone, which give me that discomfort, right? So now I have these 3 supplements that I take, right? This MSN, this glucosamine, and then there's a glucosamine added with sulfur, right? So now it's like a joint rebuilder, cartilage rebuilder, you know what I'm saying, tendons and things like that. So with that gap from the yoga, the 3 supplements that I take twice a day gives that little cushion in the middle. You understand what I'm saying? So now when I'm walking, I don't get bone on bone. So as I feel the pressure and slight discomfort, You know what I'm saying? I pop a Motrin and I'm Gucci. But then now with the fitness and the yoga, it's strengthening the leg. So now I got a strong leg, thigh, you know what I'm saying? So when I walk, it's stabilized. So that means the the the, the, the bone on bone with the little slight cushion stabilized as I walk and I'm Gucci. That's how I'm imagining. So that's the concoction for me. You know what I'm saying? Versus a hip replacement. I know a lot of my dudes this age, you know, my age, you know, like anywhere from like 35 to 50, we don't stretch, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us have poor eating habits and things like that. So when we do run into like an injury, yeah, we're gonna consult a doctor. The doctor's gonna say diagnose and surgery, and more likely you'll get like a second opinion. They say it, yeah, because the money grab and you're gonna most likely, you know, fall victim to it. I'm gonna document this, and I'm being optimistic that I will be able to fight a hip surgery.